In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing an episode of Subsistence. I am ready to take care of my BCU issue. My BCU issue is I put my primary BCU into the cave. I like the idea, but it borks my hunters, I think. I think it's really messing with my hunters and their placement and all that. So today I am going to replace all the BCUs. I'm going to go into the cave, destroy my main BCU there, and work my way back up to this BCU to make that the last BCU. Then I'm going to go back out and replace as many as I can in one day. This should allow me to get my hunters set back up correctly. And what I mean by correctly is right now they're trying to, I messed this up anyways, but they're trying to attack my old base because they don't see this base as a viable target, I don't believe, because the main BCU is in the cave and they don't recognize it. I think that's what's happening. It's either that or I borked my save when I brought it over from multiplayer to single player, but I don't think that's the case. Part of the problem is probably because I inadvertently left a BCU actually on the map when I switched from multiplayer to single player, and that's the one that I used the BCU cracker on down here in the cave. Come on. Now, there's multiple ways of doing this. I could just destroy the main BCU and work my way up and keep replacing a BCU as I go. I don't know how the hunters will react to that process. I mean, if the hunters were there, they wouldn't have seen me anyways, and me trying to be careful, I don't think would have made a difference. Let me up. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, they're attacking my old base. They can't be we'll find out when we get back up there. I'm not going to try to swim back out to find out. I'm pretty sure they're attacking my main old base. If I remember correctly, the BCU in this area, there's only one BCU in this area. That one. Those cross. So the new one down here can be on my doorway, just above my door. It's my normal place to put BCUs, and it would work. I don't need another one anywhere because I don't have anything else I've stretched out to. Right now, I'm just trying to cover this area. So the main BCU for my base should be just underneath this foundation. Okay, it's under this foundation. It wasn't wrong one. Try again. Oh, there. There it is. Okay, so this is the main BCU for my entire base for Waterworld. Let's go ahead and delete this. And then I'll go to place again. This is the one that's actually in the cave system up against the wall. That's what stretches it over here. See, fortunately, I have markers that tell me where to place a BCU to remake connector. I still want to connect my base up there to the base down here and have that up there power what's down here. That's the build idea. But it doesn't, I don't have to make this the primary base, which is what I think was really messing with everything. Let's do a 1. I thought I'll end up using several tanks doing this, unfortunately. It's got to be done. All right. So that's the bubble that cuts into the cave. So let's go ahead and delete you. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and delete this one. Then I'm going to run back into the cave real quick, just to make sure that there's not another one that I'm forgetting. Because if I'm going to do this methodically, I have to make sure that it's right. Because if not, I'm just wasting my time. Alright, so no bubbles here, no bubbles here. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn off the hunters once again in my world. And then I will place... Actually, yeah, I'll turn all the hunters off. Turn the hunters on. And then I'll place the second BCU that's in my normal base area. Just to make sure that the first BCU place while hunters are quote-unquote on will be the one, the number 2 at my base. I mean, I could do the number 1 in my base. I just lose all the mass and power that I might have built up. And I'll see how much I have built up, and, or if I can use it, then I will just delete it and then start over. So yeah, there's no more BCU connectivity down here in the cave at all. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't waste air. Swap out again. Oh, I did try the... I don't know if I tried it on camera, but I did try the idea of putting my air tank and or the scuba gear on a number so that I can possibly click on that and automatically put it on. That doesn't work. You have to go into your inventory and switch over. Which means typically I'll take a hit for it. It'd be nice, but not really a requirement. I'm gonna hold my breath until I don't have any, until I'm about to die, and then start putting my oxygen tank on. Means I'll take a hit every once in a while, and oh well, I've chosen to do that. That's right, I was able to skip this BCU, so I don't make the mistake of putting one here later on. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. Alright, so first BCU. It's already covering this area. I think it's over here. Ah, there's a storm going on. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so I'm in the BCU bubble. There it is. I was like, I know there's one just outside, but not right in front. To make it too obvious. Alright, so the next one's about... Okay, so here on out, it's actually pretty easy. I just keep going up the wall. And as I go up, I'll get to the next one. This is probably... Yeah, this one right here is probably the most important one. Because it's the one that connects the... everything over there. I'm just checking my... Yep. No hunters came this way. Ooh, that was cool. Looking up when the lightning happened. But that's the one that connects the shore to the island base, if that's what you want to call it, the floating base. Go ahead and delete this one. And last but not least, level 2 wolf. He's probably going to be an issue that I need to deal with. He's going to get too close. Come here. Since you were going to be a problem anyways, I'll just deal with you now. I made you a problem, but I took care of you as a problem, too. I didn't end up using all my tanks, but I knew it was going to be close. And, so I only had to refill this chicken's water and food once. And she is now level 10, and she is now dead. And butchered. Nice and clean. I'll top this off later, but I might as well take a few eggs from it. Which means that the ones at my other base are also level 10. Yummy. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and drop off all that. I got a lot of fat built up. That's nice, actually. Premium chicken, regular chicken. All the parts I'm getting for what I'm doing. It's good. Alright, so I need to take care of the ones up here. The first one I'm going to take care of... Oh, just in case. Let me put this on. Will be... Oh, it's right. I pared it down and it's just on the other side over here. Go ahead and dismantle this one. And... Did I have... I don't think I have one in the center anymore. I think I'd gotten away from that. Okay, so make sure I didn't have it in my power room under the steps. Let me... Come on. Thank you. Let me get all the way over here. Okay. And it's just the one bubble left, right? Yes. And how much power? Almost enough mass. It's really not enough to worry about. To be completely honest, it really isn't that much to worry about. And as long as I'm going to be coming out and immediately making my next BCU, I don't think it actually will matter in the long run as well. One. Yep, it's just this last bubble. This is what is Water World now. Alright. So it's not going to matter... 100 mass. I mean, I hate to wait. Ooh, I'm right up to 100 mass. I don't need another plant bed. Let me check. Something else that I need to make that takes will take about that much mass. I don't think there is right now. I mean, I want a wood burner for down there, but I'm not gonna wait. Bed. See, it's mainly the power. I mean, I can make another power generator, I guess. I mean, sure, why not? Come on, come on. Give me that sweet, sweet power. Alright. I'll store this, and before I make mistakes like I've made before, do I want to get rid of... I mean, I won't be diving for the rest of this episode, I don't think. So I'll just go and put that away. And I really don't need the BCUs right now, because I am not placing BCUs. I'll take one with me so I can check stuff out. But so this base is BCU, well, has the one. We have to destroy the BCUs at my old base, because I don't want them in the world before I place down the first BCU. I don't have to do that, but if I really want to make the one and only BCU on the map, the one on the top of Waterworld, the surface area. And you know what? I don't like that name, Waterworld. I want to come up with another name. I really don't like Waterworld. Aqualand. There. See? Something different. No, I will not go with Aqualand. It was a thought. I don't know. I'll have to think on it for a bit. I'm thinking on it right now. I'm just it's a floating insane asylum. Let's just be honest. Now, if I could connect my old base to my new base, I would do it. But the amount of BCUs, if it was even possible, it's just really. So, it's not what the game's about. Well, it is. I mean, you can make it what you want, but I don't think it's in the proper spirit. So, I think there's 3 BCUs at my old place. So, we're going to run over here real quick. We will either use or clean out the refrigerator really quick as well. I'll grab the chickens and butcher them. And then destroy the BCU. The BCU here will be completely full. That'll hurt. There's a lot of power that I'll be throwing away when I destroy the BCUs over here. But the cool thing about it is it's basically free power. I've got the solar panels and I've got the wind turbines over here, and I don't do anything over here. I just let them gen power until I need to make a major component. Then I'll run over here with all the parts I need, or if I have them at the other base, and then craft that major component that I need at the new base. I know I don't want to call it Waterworld, but just the thought popped in my head, should I call it Atlantis? Stargate Atlantis, I love that show. It was my favorite Stargate. Yes, there was an original, but I liked Stargate Atlantis. I like the crew and the cast better, I guess. So thank you. Oh, your parts, they're going to taste good, I promise. Out of any of this. All right. I think there's still 3 BCUs over here. I did bring a BCU with me, and the main reason I brought the BCU with me is so that... Hold on. Taking care of my hunger and stuff. It's so that I can see the bubbles. Yeah, there's one down there, and there's one... I think it's on... Which side are you on? Oh, are there more here? I'll have to check. I think it's... I want to say it's on this side. Yep, there it is. We'll delete this one so it doesn't interfere with the world. All right. Oh, there is an extra one. It's probably the one... Ah, I know where it is. I almost had forgot, but I know where it is. You sit there. There we go. What we should be left with is the one that's on the other side of the rock over there. Ooh, and we had a decent amount of bubble over here. Sorry, inadvertently touched the wrong one. Yeah, there's one up here someplace. Oh, right above the door? Yeah. Alright, that shut down all the power to all the equipment. I think there's still one more. No. Okay, so what were you guys attacking? Ah, yeah, they're attacking up here. Attacking down. So there isn't one down there anymore? Ah, I used to have one down there as my attack this BCU and not my actual base, please. Location. Alright, let's double check this real quick. I'm not seeing any BCUs. Yep, and this one's gone. Okay. Turn this on and off a couple times. Try to catch a bubble I might be missing. Alright, that means there's only one player BCU on the entire map. Let's take my bounty of chicken back home before it spoils. We'll put that in the refrigerator. And then turn off the hunters. Delete the old BCU. Well, not, oh, turn off the hunters. Exit, save the game. Come back in, delete the BCU, turn the hunters on, exit, save the game. Come back in with the hunters on and place the BCU. It seems contrived that I don't really need to go all through that, but it's kind of a cleansing the palate to make sure that there's nothing that can be interfering with my hunters, that they will accept that my base has been set up. The question is, do I want the main BCU to be the one in the floating part of my base of Atlantis? I'm gonna call it Atlantis. It's a floating base, and it's tethered to a mining / drilling platform deep under the ocean / lake / water. And let's be honest, that's what I have here too. I've got a floating insane asylum. I mean, a floating base attached to a mining complex down below, because that actually was a thing in Atlantis, at least in the TV show. Yeah, I'll call it Atlantis. Why not? Too bad I don't have a puddle jumper. That would be nice. Alright. No, but I'm thinking is the chicken coop I have out there, it's connected to land. I have to put a BCU out there. I wonder if I want to make that BCU close to the land my primary BCU, and everything else connected to that. That is a possibility, and would guarantee me a BCU that the hunters would accept as this is a attackable BCU. But I really want them attacking my... I really want to try to make this one work. That's my goal. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to make this my primary BCU and then spend time in the world without placing any other BCUs. We'll just deal with this one right here, or, you know, the ones around. I have to have one over there so the power works. But I'm going to make this my primary BCU over here. Oh, no. We'll put this stuff in here. Going the wrong way with that. I will not be happy when that all spoils on me. Alright. This hurts me more than it hurts you. Just understand that. Yeah, there's nothing else to do. It's delete the BCU. That is the next procedure. Alright, everything's shut down. Solo game, hunters off. Let's save and exit. Now the hunters are enabled and I have no BCUs placed. This is the first BCU. Now the game is telling me to build a base command unit, which is exactly what I wanted to see. Awesome. Base online. I need one more BCU at least. Fortunately, I know exactly where it needs to go. That's what made this palatable. Is before I had to sit there and figure out where everything went. Trying to place this or measure that, trying to get everything working. This way, I already know. Next few days, hunters will start moving into your world. That is what I wanted to see. Huh, that marks off to the side. The BCU is mostly centered, I hope. Alright, and you're connected and reading on power. These aren't fixed yet, that'll come in the next patch, but that's fine. If I were to delete these and place again, I can, so do I have, I think in my other base, where is it? I think I've got, I made the first two and they didn't work. And then I made an extra one, I think. And I was using it for testing. I think it's still sitting in the old base. So I guess I could come over and place it down so that I have wind power as well. Ah, but I'm still getting that framing issue as well. I was wondering if maybe one of the BCUs down in the mine, in the cave, were causing an issue. But they can't. Oh, I'm glad I turned this back on. I would have been so upset if I lost all that premium food. Alright. So, next episode, well, no, I'm not going to replace BCUs. It's just basically play in the world and the hunter starts showing up and see what happens. Alright, let's dump all this stuff off. I can put it away later. And I guess I will just spend the night. I wonder if the sun's is the sun just about to set? Yeah, it is. Okay. As I say, this video has been going. It definitely should be over soon. I'm talking about the day should be over soon. But I've been Critical. This has been Subsistence, me playing with BCUs. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.